Hello, this is NDH83, and I just came back from watching Alien Covenant. And I want to give a short review. You already know that I've made a Dr. D and Me talk about movies and TV series. Talking about all of the other movies. Yes, so I've written up pros and cons, and this review is going to be spoiler free. I can rather go into spoilers in a Dr. D and Me talk about movies and TVs at a later date. But I've written 2, 4, 6, 7 points, pros and cons. And since this is a modern sci-fi movie, I think it would be great if we added it in a hologram. Because every sci-fi movie has to have a hologram now, or it's not futuristic. This movie being no exceptions, there's lots of holograms. It's excellent. Okay, so pros. The movie is more violent than Prometheus. Because, okay, I will mainly balance this towards Prometheus. More violent than Prometheus. There are more xenomorphs than in Alien Covenant. More variations of alien species, so that you can buy all those figurines and talk about how cool they looked. There are less stupid characters doing less stupid things. Yeah, I did not feel that like... Okay, of course, the same problem as in Prometheus applies, where people don't seem to know infection prevention at all. I mean, if you read War of the Worlds, or you don't actually have to read it, you can just have seen the Steven Spielberg one. The plot is that they invade the world, our world, and then they get killed off by bacteria, right? So that's like the warning of the War of the Worlds. And for some reason, this War of the Worlds does not exist in the Alien universe, because they do not know anything about infection prevention and contagions, and how dangerous it is to enter a new biosphere, or whatever you want to call it. But still, apart from that, they are less stupid in this one. They don't do stupid things. And there's lots more action. So when you went and watched Prometheus, if you felt that it needed more violence, more xenomorphs, less stupid characters, and more action, then you're gonna love this one, if that was your only complaint. The cons did not answer any of the questions from the previous movie. At all. I mean, at the end of the last one, it seemed like the voyage onwards is going to be, why did the engineers create us? And it is not answered in this movie, and it's not even hinted at. So if you expect like some kind of hints at least, I'm not going into spoilers, but when you watch the movie, it's pretty clear it's not going to be answered very quickly. So since this movie does not continue from the previous one, it seems kind of separated in many ways. It also felt kind of pointless. And my last con is, seems out of place in canon. Yeah. They want to give like an explanation for the xenomorphs that you kind of did not expect, right? And that's fine. The problem with doing two surprising things is that it doesn't really seem to fit how you expect. It should be like close to what you expected, but just with little changes. I would say Alien Covenant changed it so much about the xenomorph Genesis. It actually becomes kind of it's surprising, I can say that, but it doesn't necessarily mean a good thing. You get surprised by, I see now how this came to fruition, but you don't really, I at least did not feel surprised in a positive way. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. Yes, that's my review of Alien Covenant, spoiler-free, or at least I think it's spoiler-free. If you felt I spoiled it for you, then comment in the comment below and say you shouldn't have said that or you shouldn't have said that. But I think I stayed pretty vague. I will not give a dice roll or a thumbs up or thumbs down or star rating or whatever. A movie is a movie, and but as an Alien fan, I really feel the two last installments. In many ways, Alien Covenant is better than Prometheus, and in many ways, I feel it's worse. Because if you see the Dr. D and me talk about movies and TV, where we talk about Prometheus, we call it potential cheese, but what we meant by that is actually somewhat positive. It felt like it gave a little bit food for thought. It tried at least to be intelligent. This one did not try in any way, and that would be okay, I guess, if they at least gave some answers to the questions asked at the very end of Prometheus. Because if I remember correctly, Elizabeth Shaw said something like, she's going to find out why they created us and why they want to destroy us. Those two questions are like the end of Prometheus, giving us an impression that this is going to be what is being explored in the next movies, and it isn't. Okay, see you next time on a video blog about something or other, probably pop culture, because everybody loves pop culture. Bye.